Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I'm Jessica, and of course this is my channel. I'm just gonna start off by saying there is construction going on in the back, so hopefully they can just stop. No, hopefully it's just not disrupting my video. Otherwise, I always say I'm gonna fix it in editing, but I'll try to do that. I'll try. You know, I'm not like a sound engineer, but I do what I do with iMovie. Anyway, so this is, well, it was supposed to be like a breakfast, no, rewind. It was supposed to be like a last night, like dinner and chat type thing, and then I just wasn't feeling it. And like, I've really come to this place with like content creation and like social media and the internet and stuff. Like, if I'm really not feeling it, like it's a fine line between not feeling it and then forcing yourself and then, you know, wanting to do something, you know? So I just really wasn't feeling it. I didn't want to come on camera being like low energy. So that didn't happen. And then I was like, okay, let's do it today, like breakfast and chat type thing. Didn't happen because it is 2:45 p.m. and this is my first meal of the day. Oh my gosh, it's just been a long day, but I'm loving it. I'm very high energy right now, so I'm like, I'm going to film this. I'm gonna go to Starbucks after and actually edit this. I have other stuff to do too, but I'm like, let's just like do a 2-in-1. And then the construction was happening. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna find a place. This is why I'm in a bedroom, by the way, as well. Should have said that. I don't normally eat my meals here. I eat it in the living room, but that's right beside the window where the construction is. So that was a lot. So what am I having? I'm having a slice of gluten-free toast with this, like, it's called, what's it called? Golden cinnamon spread. I don't know, I'll show it here, or should I go get it? I should go get it. Oh, I'll be back. Okay, for those of you who don't know, by the way, I'm in Colombia and this is the only place I've seen this. So if you're in the States or Canada and you see this, please let me know, because I may have to make a trip just for this. This is what it looks like. Why not? Golden cinnamon roll spread. It is so good. It's vegan, keto, I don't know, all those, you know, all the things. I don't remember what else. There was a lot of like symbols here, but obviously I ripped it off. Vegan, keto. Vegan's the only thing I obviously care about, but like, vegan, keto. I don't know, there's like 4 or 5 things, whatever. I'm back. So that's been my jam lately. I love it so much. I've been putting it on toast and then having like a fruit on the side. Apples today. Usually I have 2 slices of toast, but this is like the end of a loaf that I got. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna start because I am hungry. I actually just worked out as well. Not just, that was like 2 hours ago, Jessica. So today, apples are so good. I feel like when you travel and you go somewhere, you have things that you don't usually have. Like, I got papaya in the fridge probably for like tomorrow or something. I got plums. Plums are like basic, but it's like, I don't remember the last time having a plum. Not this year, I'll tell you that. Okay, I literally have some topics I want to talk about. I don't know what, I always say, I don't know what the title of the video is going to be, because I just don't, like, I feel like I know, but I don't really know. But the first thing I want to talk about is Canada. I miss Canada. I'm going to get into it after I take my first bite. Gluten-free toast is so flaky. Okay, so with Canada, I miss it. I'm not homesick. Like, if I had the opportunity to go home right now today, I wouldn't go, because the weather is just not, it's not it, you know? And that's kind of one of the reasons why I left in the first place. But I am going back at the end of this month for about a month and a bit, and I have like other trips planned, whatever. But basically, I didn't know how much I would actually miss it. I thought I'd be away and be like, whatever. I was like, F it, blah, blah, blah. But I don't know, there's something about home, like my family, my friends. Maybe, I don't know if it's FOMO, just like being in the area. It's just so much, I don't know. I just really miss it. But I'm happy to not be there right now, you know? So that's, I'm a 2-in-1, you know? I miss it, but I'm like, I'm glad I'm not there right now. I know when I come back, it'll be like spring, so I can actually like tolerate the weather, which will be good. My dad is also going on the trip to Africa, which is kind of part of the reason why I am going to be back as well. My mom doesn't drive, so I'm going to be driving her to work every day. Hour drive back and forth, but you know, we're going to make it work. We're going to make it work. I'm happy to help, you know, happy to help. I left Canada January 9th, I believe, and it's like, what, March 9th? It's almost 2 months? No, March 7th. It's almost 2 months. So this whole like couple months have made me really realize that like, you really don't know what you have until it's gone. Like, you always hear that haha, hee hee, but like when you're in that situation, I'm like, oh my gosh, I took Toronto for granted. And I'm so excited to go back. I was FaceTiming my brother yesterday. I'm like, I'm going to cry as soon as I walk into Whole Foods. My eyes are watering right now thinking about it. Do you guys see this? Like, I don't know what it is, but it's just like, oh my gosh. I don't know. I have my mirror per usual because I will not get got with crumbs on my face. Okay, so that's that with Canada, but I'm probably gonna circle back to it because there's way more I want to talk about, but we'll get into that like later in the video. But my next thing I want to talk about is coffee. If you've been here for a while, you know I go through these phases where I'll just stop drinking coffee for like 2-3 months. I did it like last summer. I did it, I think, towards the end of the year as well, when I gave away my coffee machine. I just do that, whatever. But I was gonna say, is it wrong to say that you read a book when you actually listened to it on Audible? I don't know, but I listened to a book on Audible called Caffeine. It was really short. I think it was like 2 hours and something, 2 hours and 20 minutes. I don't know. I listened to it. It was literally within a day, and literally that day I was like, yeah, I don't want coffee anymore. I don't know. I'm very, like, I wouldn't call myself impulsive, but I can be impulsive. And when I make impulsive decisions, like, I will actually stick to them. You know, that's like I made that, well, I kind of made that impulsive decision when I stopped drinking, and it's been over 2 years. I'm like, I just do that and like stop, like, you know. The book wasn't even meant to get people to stop drinking coffee. It was honestly just like the history of like coffee, caffeine, tea, things like that. Just like the writer or the author himself was like, he stopped drinking coffee for a bit, and at the end he went back to drinking coffee. Like at no point did he say to like not drink it. He was just talking about coffee in general. And I don't know, a few things I heard in there, I was just like, yeah, like no. Just like how, I don't even know. Why don't I remember what I listened to? Kind of just like how we abuse coffee, and like we're so, I was gonna say obsessed. We're so addicted to it, and I don't know, like if you've ever stopped drinking coffee for like at least a month, even 3 weeks, you can tell there's like a difference between, yes, of course in the beginning it can be difficult. This time it actually hasn't been. I've been like, just like whatever, just, you know, no coffee. But it can be difficult. But in his words, paraphrasing what the author said, he was like, basically when he stopped drinking coffee, obviously it was hard, and then after like a couple of weeks everything seemed much brighter. And then it's interesting how looking at people who do drink coffee when you don't drink coffee, no judgment, no judgment, no judgment zone on this channel. But it's just like, I think he was at an airport and he saw this long line at Starbucks, and he's like, holy shit, like obviously not every single person, but most people here are here for coffee. It's just like a whole thing. It's just the whole thing. I don't know, the way that I took in that information, I was just like, oh, I'm just not going to be drinking coffee. Honestly, don't know how long this is going to last for, but there is a place in Toronto that I have on the list of places I want to go when I return, because I'm only back for a short amount of time, so I have to, like, you know, get to these places. But they have this like cashew latte that everyone and their mother's talking about. If you live in the GTA, I'll tell you so you can have it before me. Oh, it might not be on here. It might be on my computer. Oh no, the roasted nut cashew latte. So yeah, if you're in the GTA or the Toronto area, you can go check it out for me and let me know how it is. We're done with the coffee talk. There's so much food in my mouth right now. Disgusting. Even though the book was called Caffeine, it was like mostly about coffee, I don't really plan on like quitting caffeine altogether. I do feel like I'm gonna go more into matcha. I've been having that a lot lately. When I go to Starbucks in about an hour, that's what I'm gonna order. Yeah, I feel like matcha is gonna be my thing. And I know I have matcha at home, Toronto. My hands is just like, what? And I continue on. I know I have matcha at home too that I want to finish, so yeah, that's the new wave. I was looking into like I don't know why I do this sometimes. I just look into like supplements, and I was looking into pre-workout, but I'm like, I don't need it. I've been working out like almost every day, and I'm fine, you know. So that's that. Next topic. Ooh, all my topics start with a C. Where we did Canada, we did coffee. The next one, condo / moving. This is why I said we're going to circle back to the whole Canada talk, because so I gave up, or I left, I guess, my lease in November, when it was done, November 2021. I can't get these years right. I left my condo in 2021, and yeah, to obviously do this, like travel and stuff, blah blah blah. Like, and I guess my base right now when I go back to Canada is at my parents' house. And that's cool, that's fine. I love my parents, love my family. We're just gonna give it a second because I'm sure you guys can hear that noise, and I can't close my door because there's like actually light coming in. I'm gonna try to go over this condo topic briefly but in depth if I can do that. So long story short, I am basically planning on having my base in Toronto, so like moving back to Toronto, getting a condo there. I'm gonna be leasing. There's still a lot of traveling coming up in the year, and even like after in my mind I've already moved in. After I move in September, I'm gonna be around the same area I was in before, by the water, right by the water. Another little crazy thing, oh my gosh, like I also, like, my period's a little bit late, so I'm very emotional these days, which is why I'm also tearing up again. But anyways, when I used to live in my last place, I remember I would always walk by the lake like 5-6 times a week, sometimes every week, not every week, every day, whatever. And there was this condo being built. I was like, am I saying too much information? No, it's fine, it's fine. I in my head think I'm like, you know, but I'm not. I just like to be very safe. Anyways, there's this condo being built, and in my mind, like, I don't know how that, like, I just don't know how this happened, but I was like, oh, I'm gonna be living there. And I knew I was gonna be traveling. My original travel plans were like basically to travel for the next 2 years, next year and a half, give or take, and then not even go back to Toronto. I thought I was gonna like buy a house in a different city, which that is still the plan, but just not right now. You know, I don't want to rush that, just not right now. I just don't want to be in that city right now, but that is one of my favorite cities in the GTA. But anyways, yeah, I said, oh, I'm gonna live there. Don't know why, don't know how, it just came out of me. I'm like, yeah, that's it. And guys, this is where I started like crying. This is where the tears start coming down. I have a video on my page, or my whatever, I guess YouTube page, of me manifesting my luxury condo, which was like the one I was in. And everything I am doing / did to get to that place is what is happening in my life right now. And it's actually a little bit crazy. Like I'm watching this condo like a hawk. like a hawk. I should just work for them, because like I know every single thing about it. Having the same feelings, like I just know that I'm going to be moving in there. And it's so funny when I do, and I actually look back on this video and just to calm down. That's just where I want to be. I love the area. It's another new place. I have this thing where it's like moving into like a brand new place and being the first person there is life. It's life. So I already know that's my condo that I'm going to be moving into. So originally they were going to get people, like occupancy was April 2022, and I was like, oh, that sucks for me, because I definitely don't plan on going back to Toronto just to move there like right now. Like no, I still have like places to go, things to do. And then it changed to June 2022 because, as I said, I've been watching it every single day. And then this real estate agent posted something on it, and I was like, oh, that's like the latest update. He posted that like a couple days ago, and I was like, okay, cool, June 2022. And I'm like, that's perfect, because then I moved in September, and my old place, like they're getting people to move in. The occupancy was like, I think June or July. I moved in November, and I was still the first person in my unit, and there were still so many other open units as well. So that's I'm doing everything I can virtually to like put myself mentally there, because obviously I'm not in Toronto right now, but I'm seeing the final touches being done. I'm just like looking at all the renderings, like, oh my gosh, guys, I'm in love with this place. And the reason why, like, I need a base in Toronto goes on to my next C, which is career. So lots of things are changing in the career field, y'all. I need to have a bite of this. This is, my apples are turning brown. So with the career stuff, basically, if you don't know, I'm a holistic life coach. And my favorite part about like that whole sphere of like coaching in general and everything is the content creation part. And that's what I'm moving more towards. Like, just like creating, when Reels came out, it unlocked something within me. I don't know what it was, but it unlocked something. And I was able to actually like express my creativity. Yeah, like of course there's like, you know, silly stuff like the pointing and the dancing, but being able to like put your information onto a screen in like a video format, make it aesthetic if you want, whatever, to like match your page, and just like get your information out in a way that like you don't have to be talking like this. Well, people have reels like that, or you just don't have to like write it all down, but you can actually like do text and bubbles and like do different trends, like all of that. that's my jam. That's my jam. That's always been my jam, and that's like my favorite part about everything. So I'm moving more into that. I've been on TikTok way more than Instagram. It's a whole nother thing. Like Instagram, I'm just like, that's how I feel about Instagram right now, you know? So it's been fun. It's been fun. I'm pretty much like, I don't know if I should say I'm leaving the coaching field. I still have holistic life coach in my bio, so I guess when that changes, that's when you know it's real. But I did add, like, I want to do more lifestyle, more wellness. Personal development is already like in my field. So yeah, lifestyle and wellness, I've been doing a lot of that. Like I love doing these, like, just like making a vision, getting these like clips throughout the day, making something out, honestly out of nothing almost. Like it just, I just love it. I just love it so much, and that's where we're at right now. So if you do follow me on Instagram, you probably see that some things have changed. Well, not really. I wouldn't say that really. I'm just adding. That's the thing. I'm adding more stuff. I'm not really removing anything, if that makes sense. I don't feel like, because originally when I first got into social media, I was originally a food freedom coach, like holistic nutritionist. That is one of my backgrounds. And then I moved into more life coaching because it's more generalized and I can help like more people. So that was like a big switch, like just basically stop talking about food and go more into like holistic life coaching. But now I'm just more focused on the content creation part. I'm kind of just like zoning in on the part I love the most about what I do. So that's that, and I love it. This decision has been in the making, honestly. Okay, for probably this year, for like, yeah, probably beginning of the year, whatever. Never really pounced on it. What? Pounced? Jessica, stop. Never really went on it, whatever. Towards the end of last year when I was in Spain and Turkey and stuff, I was still making these, like, I guess there were more montages then. I wasn't really thinking about like making a career out of it or doing like, you know, doing anything with it. It was just like to capture the moment, memories. But more this year, I was like, you know what, like this can actually be something. It has been for, I see people on TikTok literally all the time, just like, I would just say creating a vision, but I feel like I can explain it more. I don't know. It's, yes, it's a vision, it's aesthetics, it's like videography kind of. That's not my field, but like, you know, we're learning. Even like with editing, doing certain things, I can see such like improvement from when I first started. Just a lot of things. So that's that. At the end of January, I had like this, I started to explain for now in the coaching world, but it's like a VIP day with a different coach. I think I talked about it in some video, but not about the actual event, but just me going to it. And that literally changed a lot of things for me. Like, it just changed a lot. And with the way that I view social media, with the way that I post on social media, what I was doing, who I was following, things like, just a lot of things. Like, that's just like the basic minimum, since the bare minimum. But there's so many things too. And it's like, that basically made me take a whole step back just to reevaluate everything. And the whole February, I was just kind of reevaluating how I want to continue forward in business, in my life, social media and all that. And then the beginning of March, you'll see I posted this picture on Instagram. I haven't posted anything of this sort ever on my personal Instagram, or on this Instagram that I have now. And I was just like, yeah, I don't know what this caption was. Like, happy, it was March 1st. I was like, happy March, changes are in the air, something like that. And yeah, it's just like, there's another change happening. I don't know if you know about human design, but I'm a manifesting generator, so I always have so many things on the go. Like, there's just so many things I want to do, and I'm just gonna do them all. I always talk about like living an aligned life and being fulfilled, and I felt like going more into like creating content will make me feel more fulfilled, and I already feel so amazing. This is gonna be a little bit personal, but I think it was like, today's the 7th, maybe it was like the 2nd or 3rd or something, I don't know, of March. And I was like journaling, just like whatever, and I literally was just like, kind of just like, you know, journaling, whatever, just talking about life, my feelings, my thoughts, life. And I literally said out loud, I was like, holy shit, I'm in love with life again. I started crying, obviously, and I was like, this is crazy. Like, March 1st was when I was really like, you know what, we're gonna start doing this for real now, for real. So yeah, that's what I've been doing, and I just been loving it. Yeah, I'm also making a lot of UGCs. So UGCs are user generated content. Basically, you don't need to be a big creator for this at all. You make content for brands, send it to them, and then they can use it as a, like, I don't know, TikTok or a reel or story or whatever they want to use it for. And yeah, you get paid for it, obviously. So that's what I'm focusing on now. Obviously, this just started last week, so let me pump the brakes. So basically, I'm doing 3 UGCs a week, sending them to 3 brands. I did my 3 from last week. I did my 3 from last week. I sent 2, and I just have 1 more. I'm gonna add a voiceover and do that. I'll be sent today. Yeah, 3 a week. So I'm just like, I'm gonna be doing that. I already made 2 this morning for 2 different brands. Body lotion one, and what else did I do? Oh yeah, and then my deodorant one. I'm honestly learning about everything right now. Like, this is such like a different field for me. I'm loving the learning, of course. I'm like, I'm actually gonna purchase a course, I think today, just like dive in deeper with it. But yeah, you can start using products that you already have. Like, obviously I don't have like my whole line of products, but I do have like certain things that I'm using every single day that I already love. That a lot of these things too, I have backups of, just because like I know it's gonna be away for a while. So it makes like the videos I'm making even better, and I'm like, I'm loving it, I'm loving it. So one brand, they're gonna send my video to the editorial team and creative team, and then they'll get back to me. I'm actually gonna follow up today because I sent that, I think, mid last week. And another brand, I just messaged them a couple, or was that yesterday? No, I think Saturday. So probably send an email follow up, because a lot of brands are in their DMs, but they're also in the emails. So like, you know, yeah, we're flowing through everything. This is, as I said, this is beginning stages, but it's not even beginning stages. This is like pre-beginning stages. So that's that with the content creation with YouTube. 2 videos a week. I'm putting it out there, I've said it, and then that's that. I did 2 videos last week. This video is gonna be going out tomorrow. I think, okay, this is not for certain, but I think last week I posted, yeah, Tuesday and Friday. And I feel like those are gonna be my days. But I'm not gonna put that out there or like change my banner to like, oh, Tuesday and Friday upload. No, not yet. You know, that's what I'm aiming for. That has worked last week. It's working again this week. I already know what my videos are gonna be. Last night I had this big creative, like, I don't even know, wave that happened. I'm like, hey, guys, I didn't go to bed till 5 a.m. I'm embarrassed to say that, because it's like, everybody knows sleep is important. But it's like, I just couldn't stop, you know? My brain just wouldn't stop, couldn't stop, can't stop, won't stop. And yeah. But anyways, I don't know. I feel like I'm in like a whole new field, whole new territory, and I'm just loving it. Yeah, so I think at the, like, basically my goal for this chapter of my life, is that what to call it? Full-time content creator. Yeah. Full-time content creator. So that's what's happening in my life, guys. This video has been 35 minutes, I think. Me at Starbucks being like, ugh, but it's fine. So I'm still not done. This is crazy, Jessica. Guys, I'm so pissed. I forgot I was supposed to be charging my phone the whole time. The last thing I have, which is actually just random, I just wrote this morning. It says gluten-free. Because am I trying to go gluten-free? Ideally, yes. Is it working? Some days, like, I got my gluten-free bread. I don't really, I'm lying. I'm lying. I was gonna say I don't really buy gluten, and I'm lying. And I will not lie to you guys. I'm buying definitely a lot of gluten-free products, but I'm not like super careful. I'm not acting like I have celiac. I'm not acting like I'm like, oh my gosh, like I can't have gluten. My hands need to stop. I'm not Spider-Man. Anyways, so ideally, yes, but it's like, frig, like I'm already vegan. I don't want to add another, like, you know, restriction or whatever, add like another layer. So that's that. I do know that when I eat a large amount of gluten, I don't feel my best. I don't. So that is why I even like started like doing some gluten-free stuff. I don't know how that's gonna go, you know, like I feel like it actually might be easier when I go back to Canada. I don't really know. It would make sense, but as for right now, I don't want to call myself half gluten free, because when people say I'm half vegan, I'm like, no, you know. So I don't want to even say I'm attempting, because I'm not even attempting that hard. I'm definitely buying more gluten-free items, as I said, but I would definitely not call myself gluten-free or even close to it. I'm just lowering my gluten intake. That is the best way to say it. I'm lowering my gluten intake, I'll tell you, that's for sure. And I do feel better. I just wanted the cinnamon part. Back to the YouTube thing. I don't know why I stopped talking about that. I wasn't done. But I think because I saw my phone, I need to charge it. Anyways, I do have my 2 videos a week planned for the whole month. I do have some, like, I guess they're cop-out videos, but not really cop-out videos. They're gonna be videos, but the thing is, I do my Airbnb tours every time I go to like a new country, yes, or a new Airbnb basically, and yeah, so those I know, they're not fillers, but I know like those are gonna be there. The other things, I have a lot of other things. We're gonna be doing like a day in my life, because I feel like I haven't done that. Have I done that at all? I haven't done that since I've been away. And it's so funny because originally I thought like, oh, when I go away, we're gonna be doing all these days in my life, just like traveling, blah, blah, blah. But it's been a very introspective 2 months. And now I'm at the last leg and I'm like, you know what? We're gonna be free. I was gonna share some videos that I have coming up, but I don't have them on my phone. They're on my laptop, and I disconnected them. Actually didn't disconnect them, I got a new laptop. I did, and made a whole new, I made a whole new iCloud account. So anyways, you know what, you know, we're getting to that point in the video where I just start rambling about nothing. You know what that means? Gotta go. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate each and every single one of you. I am so excited for March. It's like, guys, it's gonna be a great month. The possibilities are endless. I've been saying that a lot this month. Even though we're only a week in, I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great. I'm sending you guys all this good vibes, all this good positive energy. And honestly, another thing too, yesterday, I'm not saying I'm always like this, because yesterday, I actually woke up, I had a great morning routine, fun. I got into this little scrolling funk. You know when you have that, you just start scrolling, and it's like, you don't scroll and you don't feel better and better. You know, you just feel your energy depleting because you're just taking in so much. And I was like, yeah, no, this needs to stop. Did a workout, showered, walked to this vegan restaurant. It was kind of like spinning a little bit, because here in Cali, Colombia, like the baseline is like drizzle, basically. Yes, it's like sunny at times and like drizzles like mostly, and then obviously like other times it's just like raining. But yeah, drizzling, got there, started sweating. I'm like, oh, I need to shower again before I get home. Got my food, brought it home, showered, felt nice, clean, refreshed, ate my food, and I was like, wow, what a great day. If I continued this scrolling funk and I didn't work out and I didn't go get my steps and I didn't go get this food, I'd be down in the dumps. But you know, movement is key. And that's why this morning I was like, we're gonna be moving. And I took a walk, I did my leg workout. My leg's gonna be killing me tomorrow. There's no gym here, so I'm doing a lot of at-home workouts, and I said I was gonna go, and I know I'm rambling. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. It helps me a lot. I will see you guys in the next one on Thursday. And yeah, look out for that. Look out for that. Of course, follow me on Instagram if you want. I honestly, guys, if you made it this far, thank you, love you. But I changed my intro, my outro. Do we like it? Do we not like it? I feel like it's more like clean, more just like, you know, easy breezy. And then I don't have to do the Instagram thing in the beginning all the time, because it's right there. If you missed it, it's right there. If you also missed it again, it's down in the comment section down below. And you know what? We're not gonna keep that in. We may keep that as a fast forward thing to see me like just talk, but we're gonna go now. Bye guys.